BFDIA has had 17 elimination ceremonies, some of which are not memorable at all. I've put 5 of these into a list, where I'll be discussing and ranking them based on how forgettable they are and why.
You're still ugly and you'll always be ugly!
First up is Ice Cube. She was eliminated in BFDIA 12 with 28,000 votes, more than double the amount that the next most disliked person, Pencil, received. This mostly happened because in the previous episode, BFDIA 11, Icy got the prize, which she used to remove Pin's face. People got really mad at this, and smited her off the show. Strangely, this hate disappeared really quickly, and barely anyone remembers any of this nowadays. The actual elimination is pretty boring. It's basically just all 4 less restrained, less dumb characters.
Can we change our name back to Free Smart?
Sorry, Free Smarters, watching the vote graph while doing this funny smile frown mouth thing. Icy then gets launched off into the WTF. It's really just a quick, predictable elimination after she ruined her popularity in the previous episode.
My animal bones, and skin, and cartilage, and tendons, and muscles, and ligaments.
Now, I'm not sure how most people feel about this one, but I have literally never seen anyone talk about Gelatin's elimination ceremony in BFDIA 10. To be honest, I'm not even sure exactly why he got out. Sure, he was kind of mean to Tennis Ball in BFDIA 9, and I suppose he kind of threw the entire challenge, and he already came second in BFB. Okay, well yeah, it sort of makes sense, but seriously, how did Fries survive over him? All Bro did in the last episode was hit the Gangnam Style and die. It's kind of sad that this elimination was forgotten anyway, because it's one of the best ones. It takes place in the back of a car, where everyone is super shrunk down for some reason. The cake was just to have gasoline thrown at you, and the prize was a swap token, one of the best prizes in the season. Of course, it was only ever used for dumb jokes, but you know, the potential is there.
Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Hey!
Okay, so this one is a lot more recent, but I found myself forgetting where and how exactly Pencil was eliminated. I know, it was only like 4 episodes ago, but literally, what specifically do you remember about BFDIA 17's elimination ceremony? Nothing! I guess it was the first time the WTF is hosted, but that's about it. Anyway, yeah, Pencil definitely deserved to go here. I'm happy she lasted a long time, but she had to leave to start breaking up the alliance dynamic. Plus, her chaos and rudeness were beginning to become stale, especially since her teapot counterpart was basically acting the same.
Rocky, why don't you go rock out inside the TLC?
These last 2 rankings were really close for me, and I even put it up to a poll. As you can see, it was generally decided that Rocky's elimination in BFDIA 7 was a little more memorable than the number 1 spot. I'm surprised people found this one so forgettable, because the results of this elimination have had a fairly lasting impact. Most recently, Apoy's reaction to this cake at stake was used to rightfully criticise him after he complained of people celebrating Pillow's downfall in Teapot. This was also the first full elimination after BFDIA was revived, making it quite important and showing just how much the popularity of some characters has changed. Rocky here, for example, was consistently really safe in pre-hiatus BFDIA, but over the years he's become one of the show's most criticised characters. For me personally, I don't really care about this result. I don't hate Rocky or anything, but it's not like he was really doing anything in the season. Otherwise, nothing really significant happened here anyway. Although Bommy became purple, which is cool.
Bye-bye, big boy!
Speaking of Bommy, it's finally time to cover BFDIA's most forgettable elimination. Bommy left the game in episode 16, one of the lowest viewed installments of the season, and for the most part, it just seems like no one cared. He was the clear outlier in the lineup, being notably less popular than everyone else, so it's not like his elimination surprised anyone. The rest of this cake at stake ceremony was really lame too. The only good part was where Fries, Coiny and Pencil took a really long time to eat a single grain of rice. And that's the only thing I remember. Look, I really want to say more here for the number 1 spot, but it really is just that forgettable. I suppose Tennis Ball won the prize for like the 50th time. Balloony was the host, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I've got nothing.